Yeah, the basketball's pretty fast.
Yeah, basketball's pretty fast. Football's a little more relaxed just because of the time in between each play.
Yep.
But then you can get into some, hairy situations with laterals and hook and ladders and all that.
Yep. And getting into a little bit deeper as far as technology, Lycoming has a great website, and especially the sports area. You can find out any information. And are you responsible for updating that also and putting out pictures?
Yes, I am. We have a photographer who works with our department who comes to the games, and he'll take pictures for us, and then he'll email me a couple for my game stories that night, and then I got to put the stories online and update them in a bunch of different places, like on our game schedules and the main page and the individual sports page. So that's one of my post-game responsibilities to take care of.
Yeah, I know when you send stuff to the newspaper, usually has a picture attached, if you can.
If I can, yeah, usually. Right. Last night I couldn't really wait around for my photos to come to my email for wrestling because I had to make that deadline, so I just sent them out. But if I have time, I'll throw a picture in there if the paper's interested in using it.
Okay. I like a lot of Lycoming sports, but the one I follow mostly, and maybe a lot of people do, basketball I know is big, but football is one of the biggest things, and they have quite a program they put out every year. I don't know what it's called, a preseason program or a press guide.
They're media guides.
Media guides, yeah. And do you have an idea? I think you were an intern at Lycoming for a while, so you have a little bit of an idea what goes on, don't you?
I was a student aide during my 4 years here, and in my time then, I didn't really have a huge handle on the media guides. I kind of knew what went on with them, and I missed that in the fall as well. But looking back, John did a great job putting together that media guide. They looked really sharp. They were professionally done. And that'll be one of my big tasks this summer is to get those, equal or better to last year. You kind of want to improve and change things every year. So that'll be a big task for me in the summer is to get that design done and get the ads in and just make it look good.
Sure.
People want to see something that looks good.
Yeah.
Especially with a high-profile program like Lycoming in the area. I mean, you get 3,000 people at a game easily.
Yep.
Especially, towards the end of the year when they're doing well, like they did this year and making it in the postseason.
Yeah, and everything you don't know. It's like advertising. You don't know what really makes people want to come to Lycoming College, but I'm sure the programs and the news, the press guides and stuff like that are a big help. And John Holtz did do a good job, and they look just great this year. And I guess it's kind of nice coming into a job where a guy paid good detail on press guides and other things. So
yeah, that'll make things a little easier in the summer when I need to get them going. But they're a big recruiting tool as well.
Yep.
You hand them to a recruit and say, look at our program here, and you see something that looks that professionally done, and they're like, wow, this school's really serious about their athletics.
Yeah.
And then you read into it and you read about the college and you realize, well, hey, they're big on academics as well.
Okay, well, I appreciate you taking out about 15 minutes or however long this took. I haven't met you in person yet, but I will over the next probably couple months or so. And thanks so much for the interview, and good luck to you there at Lycoming.
Okay, thank you very much.
Right. Bye, John.
Bye.
That was John Stark from Lycoming College, SID, who just took over the job January 22nd from John Holtz, who moved on to Slippery Rock. This is a videocast from WilliamsportPA.tv. Thank you for coming to the show today. If you have any questions, please give us a call, 570-244-2498, or send us an email at williamsport@gmail.com. Thank you for watching the show. Bye now.